Hello and welcome back to Hedgie English. Another edition of Guess the Movie is coming your way. Remember, you get 6 images from a movie, and you try to guess what the movie is. If you like the movie, if you don't like it, if you want to share your opinion because you're cool and or smart, then go ahead, throw it in the comments. Maybe I will know the movie, maybe I won't, but I won't say it until the end of the movie, until the last picture. So let's look at the first picture. What do we have? Okay, it's a close-up. We have multiple arms in the scene, 1, 2, 3, and they're doing some sort of toast or cheers when you put usually alcoholic drinks together and say something. Why? Well, that's a good question. To drink for something, to honor something, to celebrate something. So you put your glasses together, maybe they touch, maybe they don't. Maybe they make a sound, like a clink kind of sound. And maybe one person says something, like, this is for... Actually, I quite like toasting. I know some countries don't do it. Some countries do it more. I liked it from the country, Georgia. When I was there, I was told that by someone who is a local that it's very serious there, and you're supposed to say something that makes you feel a bit vulnerable. You're supposed to share a part of yourself with the people you're drinking with, and I quite like that. I think it's a good idea, because there's not too many moments where people can really be together in life. Everyone is doing their own thing. Everyone is working, trying to make money, trying to find someone, trying to find something. And it's rare that we're really together. And I think this is a moment where you might be. So anyway, they're toasting 2 bottles of beer, one glass that looks like the kind you use for liquor or hard alcohol, and another tall glass maybe for a type of beer. They look like they're in a bar. We have signs, backlit signs, and maybe the bar counter here. This is this is an arm. We have arms: the forearm, the elbow, the bicep, the hand, different parts of the arm. We see someone's forehead and eyes on the right side of the frame. And it just has a bar vibe. It's dimly lit. There's not much light. So, frame 1, guys toasting in a bar. Just a couple of bros toasting in a bar. Clue number 2. Here we see a baseball game. This is a baseball diamond or a baseball field. The catcher, home plate. The umpire, who says balls and strikes. And this is a runner. He ran around the bases. This is a catcher. He catches the ball. A baseball bat on the ground, which you use to hit the ball. Another runner on third base. The third baseman. An outfielder. They are in the outfield. Pitcher's mound. The pitcher, he throws the ball really fast. And the second base, another umpire. And over here, we can't see it, but it would be first base. So this is a baseball game, and the scoreboard in the back. And we are behind home plate. Behind home plate, we are protected by this net. So if the pitcher throws the ball and the batter swings, and the ball comes back at us, we won't be hit. So The second frame is a baseball game. Do you know it? Do you know the movie? Do you like baseball? I used to play baseball a lot, but not as a pitcher, and not so good for your shoulder as a child. But it's a good way to sit and talk for a few hours watching a baseball game. So, next picture. Okay, here we have frame. It's a dark shot. It looks like we're in somebody's garage because there's all sorts of, like a mess. There's clutter. It's a lot of items stacked on top of each other. It looks like some sort of compressor or generator or machine here. And just stuff, some kind of container with stuff inside. And the door, the garage door, is half open. It's half open, and outside of the garage door we see a pair of legs. A pair of legs with high socks, black high socks and sneakers. Adidas, it looks like, Adidas style. And that's all we see is this little pair of legs for movie terminology. So this whole thing is a frame. This is the frame. And inside, we have kind of another frame. We have the garage door and the objects, the boxes and the objects, making a kind of second frame, a picture inside a picture. Here's the main picture for us. And then we have a little picture inside. Just a visual style, a visual effect. And there's a big contrast, a difference between the darkness inside, the darkness, and the light outside, the bright light outside. But his socks and shoes match the darkness inside. Just, again, a visual thing, a visual element, something to do with eyes, with your vision. So we've had a toast at a bar, a baseball game, and a pair of legs. It looks like a child or a teenager, but I'm not sure. Pair of legs standing outside a messy garage. Let's continue. Okay, here we have 3 beds, 3 single beds, single meaning the size, like thin, 3 single beds in a row. 2 windows with a red window frame and some sort of poster in the middle. And these beds, it looks like they've been slept in. But made. So they're a little messy, but the cover, the blanket, has been pulled up, and the pillow is in place. But they're very wrinkled, not like new sheets that have just been replaced. It looks like someone has slept in these sheets. And just from the style, it looks, because the beds are not, they don't look very individual or designed. It doesn't look like a hotel or a hostel. It looks more like an army barracks where soldiers, people who fight the war, where soldiers are, or a hospital of some sort, maybe a mental hospital or a hospital in general. So it looks like a place where you have to go for some reason. Let's continue. 5th picture. Waiting for it to load. Loading. Still loading. There we go. Interesting. So here we have a close-up, a zoom up of someone's back, their upper back. And on their upper back, there are a lot of tattoos. Some sort of dragon who's breathing fire and in the sky, because here are the clouds. 4 people, a graduate, a woman who is wearing a graduate cap and holding what looks like a diploma. So she's just graduated. A man or boy who has his arms crossed, who has a bunch of tattoos and wearing a white t-shirt. and to maybe their parents standing next to them. The woman is wearing a stethoscope, and it looks like maybe she's a nurse or a doctor. And the man is wearing suspenders, and it kind of makes him look like a fireman of some sort. And the FDNY maybe is Fire Department New York, not sure. And another tattoo of a son, I guess maybe the same man, not sure, maybe a different family member, wearing, I think, the hat or the cap or the helmet. The helmet. Hat is for style, helmet is for protection, like a soldier or a fireman or construction worker. And it's a head with no body. The body is not there. It's a disembodied head wearing some sort of helmet and is in the middle of the sun. And we see some fingers with white nails holding the back, maybe as if to look. Oh, we got a motorcycle, loud motorcycle. Sorry. As if to look better at the tattoo. So a close-up of someone's back. They have a lot of freckles, little brownish spots, some red up here. It's not clear if that's blood or a wound like they got hurt in some way, something hurt them, or maybe just a birthmark of some sort. So yeah, it's not clear. Maybe in these things, maybe this is a star of some sort. Maybe you don't know what that is. But a close-up of someone's back tattoos. I'm sure I haven't seen this movie, but let's look at the last photo. Okay. Yeah, I definitely haven't seen it. Here we have a close-up of a popular comedian, and he's making some sort of crazy expression with his face. Crazy expression. His mouth is wide open. His eyes are wide open as well. He looks surprised or shocked, or maybe like he's about to laugh a lot. He's looking this way, off screen, and he's sitting on what looks like a sofa, which matches his shirt, a green sofa, which matches his shirt. And the only color that stands out is his skin and lips and mouth. So yeah, I'm not sure what this movie is. I guess it's a recent movie. It came out recently. Here's your chance. 3, 2, 1. It is The King of Staten Island. The movie is The King of Staten Island. So if you liked the movie, if you didn't like it, if you want to talk about it, up to you. But if you do, maybe you can do it in the comments. Maybe take a look in the comments. If you don't want to, don't do it. But please like, share, or subscribe. That would be great. Basically, you can just learn English by watching these videos. Maybe there's something you would rather do, but you can do it this way. So any help would be great. Hope to see you again, and thanks for watching.